it's Saturday night. 1975. Yeah. Baby, it's Saturday night, 1975. Grooving in studio, perfect fall, feeling alive, feeling fine on a hustle, and the electric slide. Then bang, the doors fly open wide. Music stops, crowd parts like Moses parting the sea. In walks the finest woman I ever did see. She had a clubfoot bicycle helmet on her head, doing a funky.
All right, I gotta take my dog out. I'll be right back.
Eyes going two different directions, one left, one right. But that walk, Lord have mercy, she's grooving through the night. I gotta have this garden. Let's get this party started. They say she's retarded, but that booty ain't retarded. Down syndrome disco, we're grooving tonight. Flapping and screaming, she's out of sight. She got 21 chromosomes dancing in a groove, drooling like a Doberman and a tongue that's on the move. Got that funky walk like she just fell down a ravine. She's my funky little angel, my helmet queen. Oh! I stepped up to this queen, said, baby, what's your name? She drew a little smile, said, hey, she was insane. Breath smelled like tuna, left in the sun, but them lips so plump I almost came undone. One eye looking at the floor, the other at the sky. I was nervous at first, we didn't see eye to eye. Then the beat dropped hard and she started to dance, flapping both arms like a demented bird in a trance, screaming wild, jumping up and down, spinning in circles to this funky sound. She ran across the floor, hit the DJ in the leg, blood spraying like a fountain, like some funky disco kid. Somebody get this man a doctor, he might actually die. Then I smelled something funky, like death in the breeze. Look down, girl done shit on the floor with expertise. Right there on the dance floor, a big steaming pile. This happens every song, man, it's cramping my style. Down syndrome disco, we're grooving tonight. Flapping and screaming, she's out of sight. She got 21 chromosomes dancing in a groove, drooling like a Doberman and a tongue that's on the move. Got that funky walk like she just fell down a ravine. She's my funky little angel, my helmet queen. Spotlight hit her helmet, one last shiny gleam. She moonwalked backward, right out of my dream. She twirled like a champ with a helmet on tight, drooling and giggling, but dancing just right. Her special head shuffle blew my mind. Them mongoloid moves, pure disco divine. She hops on the short bus, disappears into the night. Craziest damn night of my motherfucking life.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
I'm lucky to be alive still. I remember being at a point where I was absolutely hopeless. I can't.
Sorry you had to listen to that. That was some fucked ass I don't even know what kind of ad that was. Test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, we are a go.
Strutting down the street, feeling so fine.
Okay, so today they want 30 black or red spells.
Like a slap to my soul. Something smells funky, man, it's taking control. I look down, oh no, dog shit's on my shoe. It's a nasty surprise, what am I gonna do? Scrape it off quick on some steps I see. Didn't know it's a church, oh Lord, pity me. Nuns come marching out, hear that ringing bell. They scream, Jesus Christ, what is that awful smell? God, today someone smeared shit on our steps. You will face the Lord's wrath for this unholy mess. Vomits flying high, it's a holy disgrace. I'm running from the scene, gotta flee this place. Something smells funky, it's all around. Funky smells chasing me all over this town. Can't shake this odor, it's stuck in my brain. Something smells funky, driving me insane. It's night now at Studio 54. I'm grooving so slick, dancing with actress Jane Fonda. Man, she's looking legit. We head to her place. Manhattan's calling my name. Getting hot and heavy, but something ain't the same. Her vibe's all sexy, but her coochie smells like rotten eggs.
Like a dead animal's hiding in between her legs.
She's whispering soft, all sweet and sexy, you know. Then she grabs her stomach, oh God, I'm gonna blow. She sprints to the John, diarrhea's letting loose. Spraying up the bathroom, that funk's a noose. It's reeking so bad, I'm choking on the air. Daddy is Zap Johnson, I'm out of there. Screaming in disgust, I fall from her pad. Horror in my heart, this funk's just too bad. Something smells funky, it's all around. Funky smells chasing me all over this town. Can't shake this odor, it's stuck in my brain. Something smells funky, driving me insane. Ooh, it's rank, it's wrong, it's burning my soul. This funky smell's taking a heavy toll. Dodging the stench, but it's clinging to me. Daddy, you Zap Johnson, set my nose free. Had too many drinks, gotta take a leak. Strut into a gas station with a funky beat. But what's this I see? Sign on the door says out of order. Old man at the counter says, fool, don't cross that border. You must not enter the restroom, weary traveler. The prophecy foretold of a funky cat with a full bladder. But I can't hold it back, kick the door open wide. Boom, crap monster rises from roll with a stench I can't hide. Who dares wake me from my slumber so deep? Get down, y'all. It's a jungle jam. Bullets flying wild, but we got a plan. Thaddeus and the platoon, we're stuck in the fight, but a funky cat's coming to make it alright. He's dropping from the sky with a beat so grand. Major Funk's gonna save us with groove in his Vietnam 73, we're deep in the fray. Thaddeus and the platoon, we're dodging the spray. Viet Cong all around, got us pinned in the mud. Sweat and fear mixing, hearts pumping blood. Platoons holding tight, but the odds look grim. Radio's our hope, so we call him in. Calling Major Funk, I yell with a desperate shout. HQ says, hang on, boys, he's funking it out. Chopper blades hum, skies glowing red. A chrome-plated hero with funk in his head. Half man, half machine, he's a secret design. Government's a weapon and his rhythm's divine. Major Funk, dropping in with a boom. Boom box blazing, sending foes to their doom. Viet Cong screaming, man, this beat is so sick. And they pop like balloons when the bass line kicks. Major Funk, saving Thaddeus' crew. Cyborg soldier with the disco voodoo. Shake it, break it, watch the jungle ignite. Major Funk's got the groove and he's winning the fight. Parachute lands, he's a sight to behold. Chrome boots strut, shining bright like gold. Boombox pumps a beat that shakes the trees. Viet Cong start grooving, falling to their knees. This jam's too hot, they cry, then they sway. But the funk's so strong, it just burns them away. Platoons cheering loud, we're back in the game. Major Funk's dropping beats, setting on the flame. His circuits are popping with a funky flair. Wires and gears, but the groove's everywhere. $1 million man with the rhythm so tight. He's dancing through the war in the dead of the night. Major Funk, dropping in with a boom. Boombox blazing, sending foes to their doom. Viet Cong screaming, man, this beat is so sick. And they pop like balloons when the bass line kicks. Major Funk, saving Thaddeus' crew. Cyborg soldier with a disco voodoo. Shake it, break it, watch the jungle ignite. Major Funk's got the groove and he's winning the fight. Oh, Major Funk, you're a government dream. Part robot, part disco supreme. Your sonic attack makes the enemy fall. Platoons dancing now, we're answering the call. From the mud to the stars, your legend will soar. Major Funk, you're the king of this funky war. Every beat, every blast, it's a funky delight. You saved the platoon in the grooviest fight. Major Funk, dropping in with a boom. Boombox blazing, sending foes to their doom. Viet Cong screaming, man, this beat is
Yo,
so sick.
how's it going, guys?
Like balloons when the bass line kicks. Major Funk,
A little late this morning. I was playing some Dark Tide, having a good time.
with the disco voodoo. Shake it, break it, watch the jungle ignite. Major Funk's got the groove and he's winning the fight. Major Funk, oh, you saved the day. Platoons grooving now, we're dancing away. From now to the stars, your funk will live on. Major Funk, you're the king, now the battle is won.
I missed the part where he said she had a testicle. That's on top.
There she goes. They yell pitchforks, aimed at her boat. Mom's out for vengeance. This night's gone berserk. She squeals like a hog, darts off in a sprint, running through the city, leaving dog shit in a hit. I spot her shadow climbing high in the dark, up the Chrysler building to her attic's grim spark. She's gone, but her odors seared in my mind. Disco troll, you left me hobbling behind. Disco troll, ruling the night, clumping like a stove, blocking all the light. Disco troll, junkyard roar. She's smashing my feet, shaking up the floor. Oh, disco troll, you're a fierce, freaky queen, owning Studio 54. Wildest I've seen. Disco troll, you stormed in, trashed my night, left dog shit and mayhem, then climbed out of sight. My toes are all broken, highs feeling raw, but I'll dance again at Studio 54. Say, Studio 54, Saturday night, 1975. Mirror ball spinning, everything's right. I'm sipping whiskey, doing lines of blow when the doors crash open. Stop the whole show. And walk a brother with a fro so grand. It was a Jew fro, baby, biggest in the land. Curly as a Torah scroll, reaching for the sky. Bold and proud,
course.
it was super fly.
My two biggest spells in the deck.
Jew fro, shaking on the floor. Jew fro, giving
Yeah, I don't need land. But
shake it to the beat. Fro bouncing in disco heat. He winked at the bartender, ordered a man to show what's on the rocks. Reached in his fro, pulled out a bagel with locks. This cat's fro was so big, he was using it for storage. He reached in deep, came out with a draft for a mortgage. He had matzo balls in the left side, gefilte fish on the right, a copy of Ben Shapiro's new book, and a flashlight, a little black book full of lawyers and accountants, a spare Yamaha car if the club gets too bouncing. He was dancing the hustle, doing the bump with the ladies, whispering mazel tov while he's allocating their private equity. Rolled up in a Honda Odyssey with 20 kids. Pumping that kosher chronic, got them Hebrew lids. Got a nose bigger than a Cadillac. Haggling left and right, gotta keep that stack. Suddenly the lights hit a shiny new face. Iranian cat in a silk shirt and shades. Eyes go wide when he spots the fro. He shouts, Zionist, little Satan, to Allah you will go. Yeah, Jew fro reached in, pulled out something sharp and bladed. He said, schmuck, eat my Star of David. He wound up like Sandy Koufax, let that sucker fly. Nailed the Iranian cat right in the neck. Oh my. He's twitching on the floor, blood spraying everywhere. DJ drops the beat and says, check out that dance over there. The crowd went wild, thought it was the newest dance craze. The disco dancing in the blood stained disco haze. Left foot, right foot, shimmy to the slide. yelling, work it. Let's move so far. Meanwhile, our hero with the fro just kept on grooving smooth. Did the electric slide right past the velvet booth. He moonwalked to the exit, documents in his hair. Waved goodbye with a niche he pulled from who knows where. Jul31, star day to go. Jul31, doing kosher blow. Jul31, work that star attack. Jul31, put the Persian on his back. Then the Jul31 king starts to boogie away. Moonwalks backward through the disco haze. He hits the exit, still grooving so fine. Honda Odyssey waiting out back with the disco shine. 20 little kids in the back yelling, Papa, let's go. He hopped in the driver's seat, still rocking that righteous Jul31. Sliding door slams with a kosher ka-chunk. Engine roars, tail lights blink, and they're gone in a fog. They peeled out into the New York night, tail lights disappear. Just as mysteriously as they rode up here. Jul31 in the van. Jul31 with the whole Juliet clan. Jul31 van full of life. Jul31 sharp as a knife. Woo! Just as mysteriously as he appeared. Jul31 fading in the rear view mirror.
Excuse me.
54,
I
still
apologize for
spinning.
coughing in your ear.
But the night belongs to the fro. Hey, Oy vey. Baby, you fly like shit. Did you see that plane that you almost hit? I'd rather take the bus instead. Flying with you, I'm gonna end up dead. Don't tell me that I'm a flight risk. Baby, you fly like shit. She just flew through a flock of geese. I'm praying we make it there in one piece. Baby, why the hell did they let you fly? It's a miracle that we're still alive. Don't tell me that I'm a flight risk. Baby, you fly like shit.
Play your own motherfucking cards.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Look out, my girl is flying. Watch out, my girl flies like shit.
And if you're gonna try to play my cards, at least act like you know what you're fucking doing.
Look out, my girl is flying. Watch out, my girl flies like shit. Girl, you're such a shitty pilot. How the funk you get your license? This will be my very last trip. I'm gonna put myself on the no-fly list. Don't tell me that I'm a flight risk. Baby, you fly like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look out, my girl is flying. Watch out, my girl flies like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look out, my girl is flying. Watch out, my girl flies like shit.
Today, your pilots will be some Ting Wong, Wei Tu Lo, Holy Fuck, and Bang Ding Ow.
Are you hungry, bitch? It's snack time. These chips are way fucking better than the others. They're flavored with extra crunchy peanut butter. They got the taste that your bitch ass just can't resist. And every bag comes with my fucking fist. Eat this. You need to taste the crunch. Oh yeah. You need a snack too much. Eat this. I don't care if it's too early for lunch. Taste the fucking crunch. Taste the crunch. The crunch. The crunch is too much for small children and seniors. Getting caught with these chips is a misdemeanor. The first snack food to be banned by the FDA. Cause the crunch can knock the teeth right out of your face. You're gonna taste the crunch. Oh yeah. You need a snack too much. Eat this. I don't care if it's too early for lunch. Taste the fucking crunch. Taste the crunch. Taste it, bitch. Yeah. Are you hungry, bitch? It's snack time. The back of the bag says warning, extra crunch. May be deadly if you're allergic to peanuts. I bet all my money you can't eat just one chip. After you taste the motherfucking crunch, bitch. You need to taste the crunch. Oh yeah. You need a snack too much. Eat this. I don't care if it's too early for lunch. Taste the fucking crunch. Taste the crunch. You need a snack too much. Eat this. I don't care if it's too early for lunch. You need to taste the crunch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You need a snack too much. Eat this. I don't care if it's too early for lunch. Taste the fucking crunch. Taste the crunch. Taste the crunch. Taste the crunch. Oh yeah. Taste the crunch. Oh yeah. It's snack time, bitch. It's 1974 in Vietnam's Green Corps. Humid as hell, we're marching through the war. Daddy is Zap Johnson, slickest cat in the crew. Boots laced tight, but my soul's breaking through. Sergeant's barking loud, face like the storm's dark cloud. Keep your heads down low, don't mess around. Then boom, gunfire, pop, tree shake, bullets soar. Viet Cong in the shadows, we're all shook to the core. Sergeant's get down. His voice cuts like a blade. But me, Williams Jones, we hear it our way. We don't hit the dirt, now we rise to the groove. Funk's pumping in our veins, gotta make our moves. Get down, we're dancing through the fight. Bullets keep on flying, but we grooving in the night. Start screaming, what the hell? But we spinning round and round. Daddy is Williams Jones, man, we getting down. Wheels pop
what you said. Not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
Bitch, I don't give a damn about your problems. Push that luck in my open hand, gonna be what solves them. I don't give a shit about your rent or your bills. I'ma get mine no matter what, and that's your final deal. Don't tell me you ain't had no sleep or how you be tired. You lose a dime, bitch, and your ass playing with straight fire. Yeah, everyone know my name. It be sweet back, really, and I be bringing that pain. You wanna take that attitude further? Sweet back be turning and on that inner Ike Turner, baby. So ho, you got yourself one move to make. Hustle that pussy and don't let me find your ass taking a break. Yeah, I'm your master and you my slave. You got one option and that's all I'm gonna say. Let's sell that ass and make my cash. Sell that pussy and do it fast. My name be Sweetback, I'm a bona fide master at selling ladies and throwing a slap. Yeah, I said you best sell that ass and make my cash. Make my money and pimp that snatch. Cause to Sweetback your ass just be a number. You lose a sitting bitch, you about to wake this beast from its slumber. Yeah, I don't give a damn about you seeing your kids. You best work that corner and do my bid. Cause this ain't no motherfucking 9 to 5. You work for Sweetback and your ass working some unpaid overtime. My motherfucking money gonna be your one priority. I ain't got no time for no whole sob story. Yeah, life be hard sometimes. But when you work for Sweetback, you gonna work that snatch come rain, come shine. Yeah, ho, I don't give a damn if you be dry as a bone. You don't work for my money and your ass ain't never gonna make it home. Yeah, let's sell that ass and make my cash. Sell that pussy and do it fast. My name be Sweetback, I'm a bona fide master at selling ladies and throwing a slap. Yeah, I said you best sell that ass and make my cash. Make my money and pimp that snatch. Cause to Sweetback your ass just be a number. You lose a sitting bitch, you about to wake this beast from its slumber. Yeah, Sweetback don't take no shit, baby. You know he ain't got no reservations about whacking a lady. You wanna break your ass free? Sweetback gonna bring out that inner Sean Connery, baby. You say your feet be tired and your back be hurting? Well, tough shit, ho. Now jump on a prick for this open hand be lurking. Best sell that ass and make my cash. Sell that pussy and do it fast. My name be Sweetback, I'm a bona fide master at selling ladies and throwing a slap. Yeah, I said you best sell that ass and make my cash. Make my money and pimp that snatch. Cause to Sweetback your ass just be a number. You lose a sitting bitch, you about to wake this beast from its slumber.
Are you one of the many people who thinks their bad cholesterol is low enough? It may be too high. If your bad cholesterol
I'll tell you the story of a man, a radioactive tip bit his hand grew 10 times its normal size to help him get his money on time. He knew if a bitch was telling a lie, which was 100% of the time, superpowers to make I'm a God-fearing and moral man. I take care of my own and I'm always there to lend a helping hand. Yeah, I go to church and I be praying to the Lord, helping out my neighbors and being a good influence on this world. You know I'm a dignified man, baby, and I'll be taking care of all your needs. But sometimes just get to bitching, and that's when I say this marriage shit just ain't for me. Cause see, I was raised to respect me a lady, but that damn sure don't mean I ain't got it in me to cause you some tragedy, baby. Yeah, you know, every once in a while I be giving you a smack, but sometimes that mouth keeps a running, and that's when I just about snap. Cause baby, this man, he can't take no more of that bitching and complaining. The more you hop on my ass, the more you got me saying, Lord Jesus, this bitch about to have herself an accident. She be running that damn mouth, bitching and needing me, Lord, I've had it up to here. Yeah, she done got me saying, Lord Jesus, this bitch about to have herself an accident. She gon' tumble down them stairs, she gonna hit them brakes and they ain't gonna work. Yeah, she gon' keep hopping on this here man and find her ass in a world of hurt. Lord, I've been a man that be living in your image. I'm as good as they come, and my principles be strong. Yeah, they ain't timid. Everyone around, they know my name. They be saying, Reggie's the best man to know. And what a God-fearing Christian he done became. But Lord Jesus, this bitch, she be putting my nerves to the test. My faith be strong, but this bitch about to find herself in some eternal rest. Cause what's a man to do when a smack just don't work and that mouth that keeps her running? That's when you know it's time to go to the next level. Take this bitch to them stairs or something. Yeah, I say, Lord Jesus, this bitch about to have herself an accident. She be running that damn mouth, bitching and needing, and Lord, I've had it up to here. Yeah, it done got me saying, Lord Jesus, this bitch about to have herself an accident. She gon' tumble down them stairs, she gonna hit them brakes, but they ain't gonna work. Yeah, she gon' keep hopping on this here man and find her ass in a world of hurt. Baby, yeah, you used to be one fine ass heavenly dame, but now with that motor mouth you got, bitch, you playing one dangerous game. Cause I ain't a man to take no disrespect, just a lying down. And pretty soon, baby, you gon' find yourself fucking around and find it out. Yeah, you got me about to say, Lord Jesus, this bitch about to have herself an accident. She be running.
You wanna play Omniscience and then steal my cards? Fuck off.
Yeah, done got me saying, Lord Jesus, this bitch about to have herself an accident. She gon' tumble down them stairs, she gonna hit them brakes, but they ain't gonna work. Yeah, she gon' keep hopping on this here man and find her ass in a world of hurt. Baby, yeah, you used to be one fine ass heavenly dame, but now with that motor mouth you got, bitch, you playing one dangerous game. Cause I ain't a man to take no disrespect.
If you've tried Sildenafil or Tadalafil, but you want something more powerful for your sex life,
What?
listen up.
Shut up, bitch. All these old ass hags are like, hey, if I'm not hot enough to make your dick hard, there's a drug for that. It's like, how about I just don't have sex with fucking old hags?
Then I see something that gave me hope for whatever that's worth. Every time I go to the grocery store, I spend all of my money. Yeah, yet some big backhoe in front of me. So many sticks, it's not funny. So I asked her how she can afford all that damn food. Her answer would change my whole damn mood. This some bullshit. She said the government gives me $1,200 a month. I'm hating ho. I just sit back and get that money as I puff on blunts. Well, I puff on blunt. Where them food stamps? Who the fuck is selling it? If you don't share your stamps with me, guaranteed I'm telling, bitch. Cause I'm hungry as fuck and I work too hard. So I'm snitching if you don't let me use that car. Lisa, this bitch had fresh lobsters, tomahawk steaks and scallions. Steaks and scallions, baby. A man standing there looking dumb, wearing a fake medallion. Fake as hell, I ain't never seen so many TV dinners. This ever got food that'll last her through the winter. All I know is with some food stamps I can finally be a winner. She said, no, your ass will always be a loser. Style my own, so shut the fuck up. There will be no stamps in your future. Hell no. That's when I got mad and said, run them goddamn stamps. You better be selling. Because if you don't share with me, I'm a fucking fraud. Yeah, I'm telling this. Cause I'm hungry as fuck and I work too hard. So I'm snitching if you don't let me use that car.
No, that's a dangerous critter.
You wanna buy some stamps? You goddamn
Damn straight.
You wanna buy some stamps? You goddamn right. 'Cause these great value Cheetos can't be alive.
Don't sweat the technique.
How much for what?
11.
When kids start making money,
Who's next?
Chase can help.
The bank can help steal it.
I feel good for the first time in a long fucking time. Nigga, I feel good for the first time in a long fucking time. Ooh la la la, ooh. I don't got all the shit I want, but I got all the shit I need. I'm doing alright by me. Oh, I was stressed, thought she was pregnant, but only a single line showed up on the test.
I'm blessed.
Oh, my check at work was more than I thought it was. Even more extra money, a bunch of retweets on Twitter today.
Motherfuckers think I'm funny.
Oh, ain't feel like slapping a nigga today. I've been in the gym, cut back on the carbs, drinking protein shakes home for the holidays. My mama asked if I'm losing weight.
Damn straight.
Oh.
We're 4-1, and our percentage on the ladder hasn't moved. See, this is why sometimes I wonder if it's like delayed updating. Like it's a couple games behind, or like 10 minutes behind, or something, before it like posts the results and updates the results on the ladder. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's supposed to move every fucking game. I feel like no. I feel like it depends on like how many people are on the ladder. If there's 1,000 people at 78%, I might need to win more games to get to 79.
For the first time in a long fucking time, nigga, I feel good. For the first time in a long fucking time. I don't got all the shit I want, but I got all the shit I need. I'm doing alright by me.
Yeah. Well, if you're just playing black, bro, let me get to it.
He noticed the bitch's neck was bleeding. Then she started crawling on the ceiling. After he was slapped by a floating spatula, he knew his bitch got bit by Dracula. Superhand, that's where to find the guy. No one's allowed about the merchandise. They say the castle is where Dracula sleeps. Just
Yep, that was it.
sound of the smoke alarm beeps.
Yo, Big D, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Haven't seen you in a minute. You missed out on some Dark Tide last night. We were running Havoc missions and Org missions. We started at Heresy. Kind of worked our way up in difficulty. I don't sweat it. I mean, yeah, if you wanna rewatch last night's stream once it, I'm not sure if it's re-uploaded yet. But, you know, feel free, right? Has some pretty good laughs. Had some pretty crazy fucking lag if you want to, like, see me survive some amazing lag spikes. Oh, it was a good time. It was a good time.
Another long week at the office, doing hard work for little pay. In a world with too many bosses that need to be punched in the face.
So what have you been up to, man? Where have you been hiding?
Then take the rest of the day off. Don't say I have a case of the Mondays. You're likely to get your ass kicked. I came in on a Sunday to fix the printer with my fist. After I punch the clock, I'm gonna go punch my boss. Have myself an early lunch, then take the rest of the day off.
No. No, dude. Those are... That's a project and a half, bro. And for one person to do, it's incredible. It's an incredible amount of work. It's a 100-year-old house. Like, no exaggeration. It's actually 121 years old. And it was owned by a fucking slumlord and had crackheads living in it. Like, it's so much fucking work. It's
punch my boss's boss. After I punch
Oh yeah, no, it's. I mean, I got it for a really good price, right? And the outside of the house is all limestone, so like that's super durable. And I looked into what it would cost to do a house like this. The siding alone costs more than what I paid for the house.
Thank God it's Friday.
And then on top of that, for my area, like I got a basement and a bunker, which are super rare. So I got a banger house. I'm happy with it. Even though it's like a construction zone still in progress, and you know, it's going to take tens of thousands of dollars to finish.
A star starts to gleam, 6-pointed shape, like a funky dream.
By the time I like finish paying for all of the upgrades and stuff, though, it's gonna be, you know, fully modern, up to date, nice house that will have cost me overall way less than buying something that was already done. You know what I mean? He finished with 10. Okay, now I'm back up to 80. Like, my kitchen isn't done, but I have all my fucking, like, super nice appliances. I got these, like, 1950s retro appliances. They're all modern appliances, but they're all styled after 1950s appliances, and they're robin egg blue. I need to finish prepping the wall in the kitchen where the stove goes, so I can tile up that wall. Install the vent hood. I need to get the cabinet that goes above the vent hood. But I need to install the vent hood.
I spot the power cord, dreidel 10 feet tall. Gonna escape this UFO. Time for me to roll. I grab that dreidel,
and then I can put the stove in place.
Saucer goes wild, losing the fight.
Currently, it's just sitting in a box in the kitchen or the dining room. Yeah. The house is nice. The neighborhood is nice. You know, like, the house will be nice. Let's put it that way. The house will be nice.
Tried to scam my soul, but I spun that dreidel and took back control. Laying on the dance floor, cold dust in my hair. Studio 54, jumping, everyone stops and stares. DJ scratches, man, that move was sick. Crowd goes wild, but it wasn't a trick. Rabazog's voice echoes from the sky. Zap you owe interest, compound, don't lie. I flip the bird, platform stomping the
town's pretty small, but it's big enough, and like, there's a pretty big city about 30 miles down the freeway.
Back in Studio 54, where the real funk flies. Daddy is apps free. Cosmic funk never
They tell me there's words that I can't say. All the stupid rules are fucking gay. I'm listening to my favorite rap song, and I just wanna sing along.
I mean, there's things I wish were better. Like, I wish I could go to Taco Bell in my own town instead of having to drive to the next city over. It'll take you. You'll be the only car in the drive-thru when you get there. You'll be the first car to show up. You'll be the only car there, and it'll still take you like 45 minutes to get through the drive-thru, and they'll still fuck up your order.
I'm just trying to celebrate black art. Now please step away from my car, nigga. I feel like saying nigga.
It's just not worth going there at all.
I feel like saying nigga tonight. But when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. Oh, fuck yeah.
You got a bunch of depressed crackheads working there. Don't give a fuck.
I sing the N-word every time I hear it. Don't blame me, I didn't write the lyrics. I'm not a hater, I just love rap songs. Please just let me sing along, nigga. I feel like saying nigga today. Oh, yeah. I feel like saying nigga tonight. But when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga.
No, it's just the next town over. It's like 30 miles each way. Which, you know, really isn't that bad. But it's not like, oh, I'm hungry, let me just run down to Taco Bell. You know, it's more like, okay, well, now when I got something to do in town, and I drive to 30 miles away, I'm gonna go to Taco Bell, right? I'm gonna do all the things I want to do, you know, when I'm there. So it's not an everyday thing here.
On trend,
I don't have this one, this version.
Yeah, Ashley has that.
For my
so
set.
$3,000 plus.
My master
At Ashley,
set.
it's only $17.99.
Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
See. Oh, yeah, you'll be able to get me. Oh, oh. No? Yes, yeah. He's got the demon I can't kill. I'm gonna take 6. Well, I'm gonna take 4 and then another 4. That's 8. All he had to do was swing the Furdock core at me, really. What my Wilds of Eldraine Master said. Well, I have the full basic set, but there's a few, like the Enchanted Tales or alternate arts that I don't quite have. I think I'm only missing like 3 Enchanting Tales. And they're not even the expensive ones. I already have my Mermaid Ristic Study. Not a single creature. Unfortunate. Oh, there's the demolition field. Fuck yeah. I called that just in time. That's unfortunate. Still no creatures. I have the complete basic set. But there's the bonus sheet, which for Wilds of Eldraine is the Enchanted Tales, and then they have typically they're like reprints of cards in the basic set that are full art versions. Okay. Sometimes there's an alternate art version of the full art. Oh. If only I had a swamp. I'm HR, so no one will complain. Do it now, or you'll be fired on the spot. The song is so fucking evil. Right, so it's just a couple of the full arts that I'm missing, and a couple of the Enchanted Tales cards that I'm missing. The basic set I have.
We're coming in hot with the new hot honey.
And that's the case with a lot of my sets. I have the basic sets, but like a master set, like a technical master set is just the basic set. It's not all of it. I don't know why that's not the case, or why that's the case. You know, why it isn't just all of it is the master set. But that's how I like to collect it. No, there's some fucking cards in Final Fantasy that are so goddamn expensive though that are just not worth buying that fucking fancy of a version of. It's not even like different art, it's just a fucking foil treatment on it. It's like $800, $900. Like, yeah, I can pass on that. But, the bonus sheet for that one has, I'm missing like 5 or 6 cards from it that are between like 50 and 200 bucks. I'll get the rest of those. And these are all foil master sets. He doesn't know I got the win right here in my hand. Let's go, Chuck. You can do whatever you want to do. Mono red can be scary. I've died from 16 life in a turn from mono red with nothing on their board. So let's see what you got. Oh, it does have trample. Okay. Yeah, see. Yo, Luckwaz, what's up, man? They can't stop me 'cause my power is white. I mean, what about you, Big D? Is there anything that you collect? The only place he is called Big D, and he fucking doesn't show up very often. I think he'd be like, man, I need to go hang out there more often. They know what's up. What kind of deck are you trying to build? I tried to build a April O'Neil deck, and I wasn't having a lot of success with it. I was able to get to like 50-50, 50% win rate, but like, couldn't really get it to fly from there. April O'Neil just... She's a good card. I swapped her out for my Anti-Venom in my Mono-White Voltron Commander deck, my Brawl deck, and she did good in that. I'd say she did as good, if not better, than Anti-Venom. But it was fun. It was fun playing around with it. Somebody suggested I play it with, try playing it with blue. I was kind of thinking about playing it with green, so maybe try both versions. Word. No, I know, you've been sick. I know, I get it. I hope you're doing better. For modern. Okay, so what's your ideas there? No, it was basically, like April O'Neil was a pretty even swap for Anti-Venom in the Commander slot. This guy's playing 250 cards in his deck. White and green. Check out Storm Windrider. Storm Windrider, I think, is so fucking good. I don't think you make her the commander, though. I think you make her a secret commander. And you can, there's like 2 green tutors that you can do to put a target creature from your library on top of your library. And there's white tutors that will help you go get those green tutors.
7. And she was dumb as a brick, drunk on gin in heaven. Yeah. Platform shoes, tripping, miniskirt, riding high. I said, baby, let's boogie under the strobe light sky. We danced till the dawn, got sweaty and wild. Took her back to my pad where the passion compiled. Pounded the funky puss on that long, no tricks. Gave her that disco fever straight from my dick. She woke up next morning itching and scratching, but I just laughed and said, girl, that's the reaction. No rubber, no word, just pure disco fun. Daddy is Zap, don't care, he's the number one. I gave her disco fever. Lay with Daddy is nightly. Now she's showing all the symptoms. Don't hesitate, see your doctor immediately. Fatigue, high fever. Can't stop boogieing all night. Loss of limb, sudden death, homicidal thought, taking a life. Bankruptcy from buying too many bell bottoms. And the stuff he knows. Disco fever may not be right for everyone. Side effects include eternal dancing and regret. Consult your physician if symptoms persist, or if you glow in the dark. Yo! Rolling through the club, saw her in the corner spot. A retarded chick in a wheelchair sipping shots non-stop. She was wheeling and dealing, drooling but ready. I said, sugar, let's spin, get this party steady. Push her on the floor, run the mirror ball gleam, and back to my band where we made the scene. No brakes on this ride, just pure funky fire. Gave her that disco fever, take it high. Next day she's twitching, wheels spinning wild, but I shrugged it off, baby, that's my style.
Storm Windrider is so good. Enemy creatures flying can't attack or block. And then anytime you cast a spell that targets your creatures, that creature gains flying till the end of turn. Or a target creature gets flying until the end of turn. Like, it's so fucking ridiculous.
Spontaneous combustion or eternal hustle. Ask your doc if you're healthy enough for Thaddeus love. Oh, ladies, listen up, Thaddeus is the king. Spreading that fever like a funky bling bling. No protection needed, just dive right in. You'll be dancing forever with the devilish grin.
The other one you play is Sigarda, Font of Hope. Sigarda might even be the better commander than Storm, I think. If you were gonna like play a 4-drop commander, but I think you play a 2-cast commander. I'm using some fucking, I think it's like a druid or some shit.
Dumb drunk slut engineer chick doing a radioactive jig. She was twisting down, slurring her words so fine. I said, honey, let's melt
After this game, we'll look for it. I'll show you which one.
Gave her that disco fever, deep and cheap. No hazmat suit, just skin on skin glow. Next thing you know, the whole plan's gonna glow. She calls that big league radiation spread wide, but I just discoed out with nothing to hide. Hell, safety, who needs that junk? Teddy is that fever's the ultimate fun. I gave her disco fever. Lay with Teddy is nightly. Now she's showing all the symptoms. Don't hesitate, see your doctor immediately. Fatigue, high fever. Can't stop boogieing all night. Loss of limb, sudden death, homicidal thought, taking a life. Bankruptcy from suing the government. And the stuff he knows. Disco fever, not for the faint of heart, may cause global incidents. But hey, baby, it's worth the risk. Oh, yeah, I gave her disco fever. And her too. Teddy is at Johnson. Spread in the booty. Feel the burn. Feel the heat. Disco fever can't be beat.
I think it's called Sivis Harvest Hand.
Ooh, yeah. Fade out. Get the phone.
Oh, this fucking cat might be good too. Cutzil Mamalet Exemplar, and he's an uncommon from Ixalan. He only costs 3.
Yeah, get the funk on the ground. Don't let us don't. You don't know.
Yeah, Sith's Harvest Hand is 1 green and 1 white for a 1/2 enchantment creature. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So that's what I chose for my commander. For green white, and I'm gonna play all the tutors to try to get Storm out, or Sigarda, or an Ouroboroi, whichever's gonna like help me most. I'll be able to cast Kona Rescue Beastie, something like that, maybe. It's whatever I need at the time, right? And because I might already have one in my hand.
Girl Scouts on the block selling cookies, no pass. Stadia struts up, he's on the case fast. No permit, little shits, that's a city sin. Checks the Samoa's coke tucked within. Hi-ya, Ronald's kicks, cookies fly like confetti. Little dealer sprawl, that ain't showing pity. Shops rain down, Scouts flatten the dirt. Pushing dope in my town, that's gonna hurt. He grooves away, leaving crumbs and cries. Funky cops, red lights up the skies. Get the fuck down.
But it's a fucking job. I'm really liking like the 2-cast commanders because I think they need to be banned. I think 2-drop commanders need to be banned. So I'm gonna keep playing them to show how fucking good they are. Until people start agreeing that they need to be banned.
Old lady in apartment thinks she's lying quick. Rips off a mattress tag, pulling that old trick. Thaddeus ears twitches across the town. Super funk senses, he don't mess around. Burst through a door with a disco slide tag. Ripper, time for a brutal ride. One haymaker, granny spinning to the floor. Down she drops, but that won't more.
It's down to 22.
Grooving to the beat. Funky justice rules the city's heat. This one punk cuff tries to steal my tune. Dancing to my funk like he's got room. Not you, I yell whack, bones crack, nightstick to the kneecaps, no coming back. Nobody came to 1977, thank the funk supreme. My beat downs to kill my cop career dream. Every perp's a stage, every fist's a song. Yo, Daddy is that bringing pain all night long. Get the funk down, girl. Oh, get the funk on the ground. Pussy's on the pavement, you're going downtown. Daddy is that with his brutal ballet. Karate and funk make the bad guys pay. No crime too small, no thug too mean. He'll break your face with a disco sheen. Get the funk down. Whoa, feel the laws cruise now. Daddy is that's the baddest cop around.
Sproutsmith number 2. Eating organic is expensive.
Not when you've got surprisingly great prices on delicious organic finds.
Come see for yourself at Sprouts Farmers Market.
That's quite a claim.
Bitch, I'm a comer before it's my time to go. I don't know everything under the sun, but there's one thing I know. Nigga, I ain't dying broke.
Well, I'm inclined to agree. We all know better.
I ain't dying broke.
should have thrown that in the graveyard and prayed for a river turn monument. That was my only hope, so we'll just scoop. Now, that's one thing we haven't done yet, actually, is like built that green-white deck. Is that card a rare or a mythic? I think it's just a rare. It's just a rare. And I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have this card in digital. But this is the next deck I'm building in paper. And I'm gonna do Secret Commander Storm. And I'm gonna try to like use enchantments that give flying to shit. And like instance it like will give your thing flying till the end of turn or whatever. Because there's a bunch of that kind of shit in white. And then I'll do counters with the green stuff. It'll just be ramp and counters and white enchantments. Creatures that like do other shit when you play enchantments. And I'll probably even throw in some fucking shrines. Some green and white shrines, right? I mean, I try to think that my thinking is solid all the time, you know, but, you know, sometimes I like to drink. I like to smoke. There's a lot of, like, misinformation and shit out there. Disinformation, which misinformation and disinformation are not the same thing. And, it makes it hard to talk to people sometimes. You know, they think that you're all fucking crazy and stuff, and you're like being just way deeper than they can comprehend. From the kids menu. You look beautiful tonight in the light of the candle. Or like, we'll go get some ice cream samples. I'm so used to talking to people who are actually like just average and dumb. And if this date don't work out, I'm gonna ask her for a rebate. You have expensive taste. I don't have no money to waste. I've built a certain kind of like vocabulary and style of talking and storytelling and like describing things to try to like paint an image in these people's minds so that they can like comprehend what I'm talking about. I'm saving coupons. I'm using promo codes. Girl, why do you buy shit that we already have at home? You spend all my money like it was your own. If you keep on shopping, I'll have to ask the bank for a loan. You should know I'm a cheap date. Baby, I'm just a cheapskate. And if this date don't work out, I'm gonna ask her for a rebate. You have expensive taste. That when I talk to people who are actually smart or like actually know about a topic that we're trying to talk about, they think that I'm dumb and don't actually know what I'm talking about. It's like, no, really, I do. I'm just used to describing these really simplistic terms. I'm used to having to like over describe something, to say something many times, the same thing, just in different ways. Like, I actually do know what this topic is, and I do understand what we're talking about. Like,
Bet Slice Plus is a winning team, Cat. Neighbors are declaring free agency to join the roster.
That's right, Trent. They crush the competition with solid fundamentals like low prices, great selection, and a powerhouse lineup of fan favorites like Purina, Open Farm, and more.
And with same-day delivery and ownership, they are undefeated at home, but equally strong on the road, timing nuts perfectly with curbside pickup.
That's right, and they're balanced too. Great for dogs and cats, sure, but tremendous special teams play with food and supplies for fish, reptiles.
yeah, and it makes it hard to talk to people like, and like even the people that are like ever so slightly above average, before they'll respond to your comment, they'll go ask Google, and you can tell that, like, because Google, you know, the AIs are bias, they're user bias, okay? Like, they'll tell you what you want to hear, okay? See, and on his turn, it has fucking hexproof, dude. What the fuck? How am I supposed to deal with that if I can't keep a fucking creature on the board?
Because you're always fucking wrong. Bitch, say so long. See that asshole 3 drinks in,
you know, and you can just tell that, like, they didn't actually go read, you know, what doctors on PubMed are saying to each other. They only read what the Google AI said, right? Like, the doctors talking to other doctors and writing medical, you know, journals and shit, they're not bullshitting fucking nobody, okay? They're trying to be credentialed as, like, you know, legit scientists, right? What they're talking about to their peers is, like, the real deal. It's not the same as, like, listening to the Google AI fucking feed you an answer about something, right? And that goes for any topic or any subject, really. Like, there's a real story, and then there's, hey, I asked the fucking Google AI this question in a using particular vernacular because I'm an idiot. And it fed me an answer that it thinks I want to hear. Because that's what it does. It gives you the answer it thinks you want to hear.
I hope you get here hungry, cause one day you'll eat some hands. You want everything free. You're cheap ass creeps. You're a plague upon your nation, station, working family. So do you? I bid adieu, because you're always fucking wrong. Bitch, say so long. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no service. And crawl back to hell. You fucking deserve. So do you? I bid adieu, because you're always fucking wrong. Bitch, say so long. But hey.
Well, I mean, sometimes I use the internet before I respond to something because, like, I think I have it right, or there's something I think I have right about this thing, and I want to make sure that like I'm not out of my fucking mind before I go spouting off about something, right? But instead of just asking the fucking Google AI, I'll actually look into it. Like,
You be treating me right, you do my clothes and clean. Yeah.
I don't just say shit like Roundup causes autism. I don't just say shit like facial recognition programs can identify autism and diagnose autism without looking into it and knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. Is it all facial recognition software? No. The facial recognition software at Walmart might not do that. It's more concerned with catching people who have been banned from the store for stealing, right? But there is facial recognition software that does. And they take measurements of like where, you know, where everything on your face is.
Yeah, once upon a time you looked like a movie star. And now, bitch, you looking like you can barely fit into that car. Honey, your ass so fat you about need your own zip code. Yeah, that ass so fat when you walk you be leaving behind potholes. And now, baby, how can we get down?
Like if you trace the outside corner of your eye back to your ear, if your ear is lower than that, you have autism. That's one of them. And it's a spectrum, right? Yeah, it's a spectrum. So some of these things will be more apparent in some people than others. Some people, they'll sit lower on the head than others.
Baby, that neck done disappeared without a trace. And when you walk the house, it's like a goddamn earthquake done hit this place. Ooh, yeah, I said lose some weight, bitch. Get that ass to running. Do whatever you got to do. Cause honey, if I gotta look at them fat rolls too much longer, me and you, he's damn well through. Now, baby, I'm packing up my shit and I'm getting out of town. I done decided for your fat ass, I just can't stick around. Once upon a time, you was looking juicy as all hell. And now your ass done turned into a 2-ton whale. So yeah, I'm up and heading out. I'll be trying my luck down the road and figuring shit out. You wake up tomorrow and
yeah, you know, the technology's been doing some pretty crazy shit. That's for damn sure.
But don't cry for me, baby, cause hopefully pretty soon I'll be living it up and getting down with some fine-ass ladies.
But that facial recognition stuff, that's been out for like 15, 20 years that it's diagnosed autism. And I'm telling you, it's not the kind of fucking facial recognition that you're gonna find on a fucking street camera, like a flock camera or something like that. That's not doing it right. Like, it's the kind that's like scanning DMV photos. No, the outside crease of your eye, right? If you trace that back to your ear, if your ear is lower than that, then that's autism.
Girl, you're such a shitty driver. How the fuck did you get your license? She says she never crashed before, except one time she got hit by a parked car. Don't ask me if I need a lift. Baby, you drive like shit. Whoa, 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 look out. My girl is driving. Watch out. My girl
There's measurements about like the space between the top of your lip and the bottom of your nose. That little like valley in between underneath the bottom of your nose to your lip, right? If you don't have a pronounced one of those like valleys, I can't remember what it's called. It's got a specific medical term, of course. But that part of your face, not having that, it has to do with autism. It has to do with how wide your mouth is in proportion to your like pupils, and like if the insides if your nose is wider than the gap in between your eyes, like that's normal. If your eyes are farther apart than your nose is wide, then that's another sign of autism. Like, there's a whole bunch of different measurements on the facial recognition software. And if you, like, Google image search, facial recognition software identifies autism, you'll see these photographs with these measurements that I'm talking about. And you can infer from there, you know, being a halfway intelligent person, if you trust what I'm saying about what this software does and what these measurements are that you're looking at on the screen.
like a cosmic line. Cars debris, quarters fly up in the sky. Zoom through the nose, past naughty gates. Land in a disco salsa with gold name plates. There they are, space jewels, beards and curls. Funky rabbi layers, rockin' space age pearls.
It's totally a thing, and it's been a thing for a long time. And I don't think they're doing it with DMV photos. I think they're doing it with kids' school photos. Because they're like straight on, like mugshot style kind of photos that they're taking to do all these measurements with. Which is kind of like a school photo, right? Or a DMV photo. Or a mugshot, right?
It's a hell of a ride. Gold chains clink, dreidel spin. Invest in our black hole, guaranteed win. I'm dodging scams, coke still.
But I dare you to look at these images of the measurements that they're taking that they can say are associated with diagnosing autism by facial recognition. Okay, I want you to take a look at these, and then go look at pictures of school shooters.
Dreidel 10 feet tall. Gonna escape this UFO. Time for me to roll. I grab that dreidel, spin with all my might. Saucer goes wild.
Well, I try not to. I mean, like I said, I'm a pretty smart guy. It doesn't take me, months to think about something. Typically, I'm pretty quick with it because, like, I already know and understand quite a bit, right? Like, there's not a lot of guesswork for me left to do.
soul. But I spun that dreidel and took back control. Laying on the dance floor, cold dust in my hair. Studio 54, jumping every bus stops and stairs. DJ scratches me.
Like, look at Nicholas Cruz and look at how low his ears sit on his head. Look at the guy that shot Charlie Kirk and look at how low his ears sit on his head. Another one is that they don't have a chin or a jawline.
Tried to scam my soul, but I spun that dreidel and took back control.
Back in Studio 54, where the real funk flies. Daddy is apps free.
Cosmic funk never dies.
And what is Roundup? Well, all the genetically modified food.
Sister Mary?
Each player chooses up to one
Yes,
permanent
Monsignor
with a
O'Brien.
mana value 3 or
Have you
greater
completed
from
those
among
youth
the
group
permanents
flyers?
that you
Those
control.
choir boys are getting far too
Exile
old
those
for me.
permanents.
You aren't making those wretched AI abominations again, are you?
No, Monsignor.
And,
I am researching the best ways to lure in the boys.
Oh, fuck,
That's
what was I just
goddamn
saying? What was I
fantastic.
just
I'll be
saying?
in my office jerking off.
This guy's fucking play threw me off there.
Fucking prick. Well, at least you still find them funny, though, right?
Oh, okay. I know what I was about to say. Okay, so Roundup. It's in all your food. Okay? All genetically modified food. All the shit at Walmart. Fucking, like, all the food everywhere. All the stuff at every fast food restaurant. Every restaurant everywhere is serving Cisco foods. Okay? And they're all made with GMO, genetically modified foods. They're made not to die when you spray them with Roundup. That's what GMO means, okay? They live when you spray it with Roundup. And, Roundup is carbon 8, oxygen 8, okay? And Agent Orange is carbon 12, oxygen 12, and Agent Orange makes Agent Orange babies with microencephaly. It's all part of a spectrum. And Agent Orange is carbon 12, oxygen 12. Well, fucking DDT, which we used to use to spray for mosquitoes, is carbon 16, oxygen 16. And it resulted in all kinds of birth defects and stillborn babies and shit like that. Okay, and that's why it was banned. Right? Now, all of these were created by Monsanto. Monsanto has been the United States chemical and biological weapons manufacturer since like the 1800s. Okay? So don't ever eat fucking Miracle Grow fucking nothing, because it's all that's all GMO plants that you can spray with Roundup.
Who dropped a turd on the dance floor? Nasty human shit. Reddish brown like a brick.
It's all the same shit. DDT, Agent Orange. It's just watered down. It's Roundup. It's oxygenate carbonate. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, just watered down. So it's not as damaging. And that's what's been causing autism. We've been spraying everything since like 1994. It's been in the fucking food supply. Yeah, it's fucking dangerous. It causes all kinds of birth defects like autism. And when you have abnormal brain development, okay, it affects your skull development. Because your skull has to be super small to fit through the birth canal, right? So what happens is your head and your brain grow really fast, and they grow together when you're born. And that's why when you see babies that are like 2 months old, 3 months old, they have like this giant motherfucking wobbly ass head on this like little tiny body, right? And they look all fucking goofy looking. So that initial brain development is linked biologically with your skull development. So that's why when you look at somebody with Down syndrome, you can tell they have Down syndrome, because all Down syndrome people look the same, because Down syndrome affects their skull growth.
There's no such fucking thing as almost late, 'cause I'm always right on time. 9:09:01 or 8:59.
Once you can identify the features of autism on people, you like understand like who it is you're fucking talking to when you talk to them, because they might not even know. And if they do know, you remind them like, hey man, you know you're fucking disabled, right? The way you are perceiving this situation is wrong.
You've got some stupid excuse as if I owe you something free. Oh, there's always so much left to do after we're all off the clock. Well, the answer is to hire more folks, or do you have a mental block? So let me
Now it's a bit harder to tell in girls because girls have softer features already, but you can tell with like the lip, like I was talking about, the space in the gap in between their eyes, and again with how low their ears sit on their head. But as far as like a weak chin or a weak jawline, like that's not as apparent on women. Well, yeah, I mean, why do you think organic food is so expensive? It's because it's not for you, pleb. The people that it's for are the people that do know better. The people invested in keeping you sick for the sake of medicine and so on.
Or I'm gonna fucking walk. My punctuality is divine, 'cause I'm always right on fucking time. I'm always right on. I'm always right on. My punctuality is divine. I'm always right on fucking time.
And that's why I talk about stuff like you don't want to have kids with a woman who's like 25 or older, because the amount of poison she's consumed is going to be too much. Even if she doesn't have autism, the chances are that she's eaten a bunch of McDonald's and shit like that, right? It's pretty high. And that's going to damage her chromosomes.
Sometimes you gotta smack a bitch.
You gotta get them before they consume too much poison. I mean, the difference between, 18 to 20 and 25, like, if they came from a good home, maybe their parents fed them well, right? But once they get on their own and feeding themselves is down to their own fucking budget, like, they're going to be eating dog shit in their early 20s, okay? So, it's just the way it is.
Sometimes you gotta smack a bitch. Yeah, sometimes you gotta smack a bitch. Ooh, yeah, sometimes you gotta smack a bitch. Ooh, yeah.
And they're like, you hate women. It's like, no, I love my potential children. I have hope for the future of humanity. That they're not all a bunch of autistic retards. It's gonna turn into goddamn idiocracy. Good women? Fuck, man. Talk about unicorns.
Yeah, when she burns my dinner, everything she's equal, or it's all up in my ear.
Fucked that up.
Sometimes you gotta smack a bitch.
Goddamn thing is always trying to trick me.
Sometimes you gotta smack a bitch. Ooh, yeah, what can I say? I'm as good a man as they make today. I pray to the Lord and I avoid the big seven. But far as I know, smacking a hoe don't keep you out of heaven, baby. Baby, ooh yeah, sometimes you gotta smack a bitch. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Well, what's the real disability of autism anyway? So in my experience, it's that they are incapable of empathy.
You know what can I say? I'm as good a man as
They're sociopaths, and you have to teach them how it benefits them to be kind to others, to actually get them to like present like a human being. But then they turn 18 and they vote for communism, right? So because they think they're going to be the ones that have, not the have-nots. That's why they like the socialism.
On-trend, everyday function with easy-to-clean performance fabric. Yeah, Ashley has that. So why pay $3,000?
Yeah, it's super rampant.
Ashley, it's only $17.99.
And it's just because we have more and more food that's genetically modified in our diets. So you can't fucking go nowhere without
Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Dog shit for food.
Your bitchy tone. Oh, you told me to suck it up and be a man, but I was half dead and could barely fucking fucking stand.
Well, that's one I'm glad we snagged. A fucking Ouroboros.
Who it is you're hurting.
Fuck yeah.
And when's the last time you treated me like a person? So I'm calling it sick of your shit.
I mean, there's of course greater severities than just that. I think the most mild of cases I've seen, that is the case.
I'm not your fucking mother. Oh, something tells me that you'll find a way. Oh, God forbid you'll have to work today.
I think that's part of the brain that it affects heavily.
Oh, it's never the right time to take a day off. There's always some excuse, guess your head's a little soft. Something's always due sooner, someone didn't come in. Are we really gonna do this bullshit dance again? Now I'm putting on a raspy voice and faking a bad cough. And the doc says it's an
And I don't even know if there is a positive aspect. Like, does it matter how smart you are if you're a fucking sociopath?
I don't even need a tissue.
Are you somebody that we should listen to if you're a fucking sociopath?
Your stupid guilt trips. None of us are buying
Like,
it, you silly salty bitch. Oh, something tells me you get over it. Or maybe not, but I don't give a shit. Yeah, I'm calling it sick. We're only playing this game because of all your abusing. Why do we even have sick days if we can't ever use them? Oh. So I'm calling it sick.
I'm not saying we should, like, put you to death. I'm just saying, like, we should fucking stamp it on your forehead that you're not somebody to fucking listen to. Like,
Perfect attendance the moment you get fired. Oh, something tells me in the future that
yeah, I've known some people.
and bite you in the ass. Till then, I'm calling it sick. I've got my doctor's note right here. You can read it crystal clear.
That, and then, you know,
In case you need some help, it says, hey!
somebody leaves a comment, you look at their profile picture, and you're like, oh, fuck, okay. People are talking about communism, and you start, like, looking at their profile pictures, and you're like, all these people have the same shit in common. They're all fucking autistic, and they're all talking about communism. One, they obviously don't understand communism and how it kills people like them and starves them to death. Or they're fucking sociopaths that are just fucking evil and think that they're gonna be the haves and you're gonna be the have-not. Even though you pay tax and they don't. Like, it's one of the two. And most people would argue, well, all these people aren't retarded. They're able to compose arguments. And they know stuff about communism. And that's when you're like, yeah, okay, so they know. So they're still promoting it because they think that they're going to be the ones that are the haves and you're going to be the have-nots. That is the mentality of a sociopath.
Sometimes you gotta learn respect.
Because the compassionate person says, the person with empathy is like, I might be one of the people that the regime tries to starve, and I don't want that. And I don't want that for my family and my friends and my friends' families. You have to have empathy to understand and appreciate the lack of fucking communism. And why communism is bad. And that's true with all socialist shit, right? Well, what about Social Security? That's socialist. That's like...
on-trend everyday function.
That's civilization. That's not socialism.
Yeah, Ashley has that. So why
Okay.
pay $3,000 plus?
Like,
at Ashley, it's only
I
$17.99.
pay into Social Security so that one day I will receive Social Security. That's how Social Security works.
Harbor Freight.
It's
Built
not
for
exactly
cool people.
free fucking socialism. I serve my country. If I am injured in the course of my duties, my country will compensate me contractually for my injuries and provide me medical care as part of my contractual pay. That's not exactly socialism just because it comes from tax dollars.
Jive turkeys at my job, about to get a cool, cold, mean five. Shoulda took the day off, might slap my boss. My own damn kids pissing me off, as if I hadn't had enough. Chipotle, fuck my goddamn order up. I'm fed up, I'm fed up, I'm fed up. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, I can only see part of this message. There's an emotive thing in my way here.
This guy came after me, I was here first, but you serving him rounds. No, I bought the Uber here, my friends expecting me to buy it back. Tomorrow morning, I better get a cash app, or every last one of you motherfuckers getting slapped. Bet that. Whoa, I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, yes and no. Like, you could say sociopaths and psychopaths are just in a different emotional and mental state. Like, I don't think, you should be giving them a pass. I think for the benefit of society, for your culture, you keep certain kinds of mentalities out of it. Like, heaven has gates for a reason, right? You can't just let all the fucking demons in. That's why we have prisons, right? Now, I'm not saying just throw all the autists into prison, right? But we could just ship them off to Detroit and wall it off.
Relative of the wild wolf.
Like, there's
a loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best.
It's like they say you can't fix stupid, but I disagree. I disagree. I think there are ways to fix stupid.
Even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet. Nourish their whole body.
And since we know everybody's IQ, we start with IQ and we remove their ability to vote. And then we say, hey, if you've been diagnosed with autism, just like people who have Down syndrome. You're not qualified to vote because you're a fucking sociopath. And you're gullible. And you're gonna listen to shit that you shouldn't listen to. And make horrible decisions based on propaganda that you've heard. You're not capable of making rational, logical decisions the same way a normal, not disabled person can. Okay? So you shouldn't be allowed to vote. That's one way we fix stupid. The next way we fix stupid is we tattoo everybody's fucking IQ on their forehead above their eyebrow. So every single person you know that you talk to, every single person you encounter on the street, every customer you have, every business opportunity that gets presented to you, you can just look that person in the face and know if there's somebody even worth considering what they're saying, right? Because you know your number, it's going to be right there in the mirror. Is this person smarter than me? My IQ's 92, this guy's 97. Maybe I should consider what he has to say. Like, it would help every single person at every level to know who they're talking to. Okay? And then we get a bit more of a meritocracy for intelligence. And we could really use that. Who knows, if we can get enough smart people to vote on it, we could say, you know,
this could be the day you
all these school shootings appear to have been done by people with autism. Maybe we should say people who are diagnosed with autism, as since it's a disability, are not suitable to own firearms. The same way we don't allow people with Down syndrome to own firearms. They're not mentally fit.
You'll do anything for a kitten.
Would that be so bad of a thing to do? I don't think so. What if it stops 95% of school shootings? What if we said, hey, you're applying for refugee status or some other kind of fucking, immigration status, and you're mentally disabled? We just say no. You're not a person we need here for anything. We don't need your genetic diversity. We don't need your economic contributions, because you're going to be probably taking more social aid than people who are able to earn more than working at a fucking coffee shop or some shit, right? Like, we have teenagers to fill those jobs, okay? We don't need a bunch of autistic adults to do that shit. We just deny visas and citizenship to these people. I don't think that's a big deal. And I think most intelligent people would agree to that. But you got a bunch of retards that can vote, and there's way more retards than there are intelligent people. So Since there's more retards than intelligent people, we have to take away the retards' ability to vote before we can ever, like, you know, function like a decent society. Yeah, I don't think it's all that hard. Like I said, we do it to everybody, right? We do it to everybody. Everybody gets their number tattooed on their head. No exceptions, right? Like everybody. But, you know, we should be recognizing autism as a fucking mental disability. And treating it accordingly. Which is that they shouldn't vote. They shouldn't own firearms. And everybody should know who they are when they talk to them. When they interact with them, they should know. It should be like, you've been identified.
And the most fun.
Like,
let the games begin.
There's gonna be a little thing on your fucking profile icon, so when you talk in chat, we all know the guys with the green dot on their fucking profile picture, they're all autistic. Right? That way you know better than to fucking argue with them and shit. It's weird. It's like, you know how like all people with Down syndrome, they're like always happy. They're always glad to see you. They're always in a good mood. They always got something nice to say. Like, autism is the exact opposite of that.
I just logged in at 9. My boss already emailed me 3 times.
It's always me, but I. There's never any accountability. They don't give a fuck.
Now we got to come back in the goddamn office. No, too many meetings, micromanaging on my dick. I ran out of days to call out sick. I'm about to quit before I lose my shit. I'm about to lose my shit up in this bitch. Oh, I'm about to quit. I'm about to quit. Oh, I'm about to lose my shit up in this bitch. Oh, I'm about to quit.
Well, I'm glad you think that one's funny.
My boss got it one more time before I lose my
Okay, fuck. Well, and that's, you know, you say that the majority isn't autistic. I'm saying we need to raise the minimum IQ to vote as well. And even if somebody isn't autistic, if they have an 87 IQ, don't you want to fucking know that? Like right away? Don't you want to see right there at the bottom of their profile picture where it says there's a timestamp and then it just says IQ 87? Would you like to see that? Would you like to see like profile pic, timestamp, IQ 87 at D's Matters? Like every single person that fucking chats, like, wouldn't you like to see that? Like, well, so, you know, like, what are you concerned about? The fact that we would, like, take everybody under like, you know, I don't know, let's just arbitrarily say 85 IQ, and we just shipped them off to, you know, Escape from LA, right? And what would be so bad if we just, like, gave every single one of those people a fucking EBT card with a daily spending limit on it, you know, $20 or something. And then we, like, airdropped in food to a 7-Eleven where they could spend their EBT. And they could keep on going on, living their lives and breeding with other retards. And the rest of us, we won't have to have such high insurance rates because there won't be as many car accidents and there won't be as many break-ins to people's homes and so on. And we don't really have to, you know, worry about how much they affect our lives, right? But if you wanted to talk with your sister, you could still call her on the phone, right? Still video call her. Assuming she didn't lose her phone and she remembered to charge it. Yes, there are intelligent people who are psychopaths and sociopaths and narcissists. It's true. And once we don't have retards telling us, no, you can't kick them out of society in some fashion or another, we'll be able to identify those people. And we don't have to give them credibility. Okay? And by giving them credibility, I mean, we're not going to fucking vote for those assholes. We're not going to let them argue the law. Right? Like, these people aren't going to have a say. Now, if they want to run their big-ass company, they can run their big-ass company. But people are going to be like, oh, Bill Gates is fucking buying up all this fucking farmland and he's turning everything into fake meat and shit like that and making these, like, crazy radioactive bioweapon ticks that he's dropping everywhere to ruin fucking real food. So people have to eat his fake meat? Yeah, well, we already know he's a psychopath. Go fucking arrest him. Let's go hang him. Because he's been identified as a psycho. And because there isn't a bunch of retards out there being like, no, you can't do that to Bill Gates. The smart people will be like, fuck yeah, go hang that fucker. Dude, the world would be so much better. And all it would take is raising the minimum IQ to vote. All it would take is just putting fucking retards somewhere where they're not able to influence the society and civilization the rest of us live in. I'd pay tax to feed those fucking retards if they get them the fuck off my roads and into, out of my fucking state.
15 years and you spent all mine. But sometimes a man, he just needs to be by himself.
I don't need them getting jobs as teachers or working at the fucking DMV or some shit. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about no broken sink. But what you gonna wear to church?
Do we need cashiers? If we get rid of all these people that fucking steal shit all the time because they can't figure out how to make a dollar?
Yeah, cause I done had it up the hill with that bitching and complaining. And now, baby, you just about got me saying, Lord Jesus, I'm about to kill this bitch. Kill this bitch. Kill this bitch. About to end my suffering once and for all. Take this bitch to the stairs and she gon' have herself a fall. Lord Jesus, I'm about to kill this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we send all the autards to LA and wall them off there, and we send all the fucking retards to Detroit and we wall them off there.
But right now, I'm about to put you into tears. Yeah, I know we had some real special times, but that attitude got me about ready to commit a heinous crime, baby. Yeah.
And we stick all the psychos someplace where no one wants to be, like New Mexico. Fuck, dude.
That county attitude won't simmer down. And yeah, I'm about to put this bitch down. Ooh, baby, I know we had a lot of good years, but right now I'm about to put you into tears. Yeah, I know we had some real special times, but that attitude...
I mean, I'm trying to be as compassionate as I can be to these people and the people who would cry out on their behalf, because they're family members and whatnot. I'm not calling for anybody's death, right? I'm not doing what the elites are currently doing, which is poisoning them all with Roundup.
You can do it. I got you. Easy, fella.
Fake food.
Several days ago, my plane crashed in the wild. We're not gonna die out here. No, you did not. Buddy, stay on me, bud.
Part of the beast.
Looking to update your dining room? Come to Mathis Home today, where you have the freedom to save on everything in the store.
But I think there's people would even be able to make better choices.
Whatever your style, we've got a look you'll love. All in stock.
If they were to make better informed choices, and that would be easier to do if you knew the IQ of the guy sitting across from you talking to you, right? Maybe you'd be like, man, this girl has a fucking 83 IQ. I can't fucking date this girl. This girl's gonna give me retarded children. We'd have less retarded children running around. Even if we took just that one step, we'd be better off just tattooing everybody's fucking IQ on their forehead. We'd be way better off just doing that. If nothing else.
When you never have to work, bitch, you're about to learn a hard lesson. That being an asshole's real fucking expensive. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't come from that stock, so that would be.
Good luck to your kid. I'm gonna head to my car. So when they're done chewing you out, remember this conversation and how we talked about how fucked you would be if I quit right now. You can't do shit around here, and I ain't gonna show you how. Before you open your mouth and say something insulting, I charge $200 an hour for business consulting.
What was I saying that you were slightly confused about? I'm like trying to have this conversation and like play the game. So my attention's a little divided in this. And I've been smoking. See, weren't we talking about this earlier? When you're like, you always have it straight. And I'm like, I'd like to say so, but...
Only Duracell. It's built different, with power boost ingredients. That's why goats like Messi only run on Duracell.
Power boost.
Liberty Bibbity.
That's my name.
Your name's Liberty Bibbity?
You betcha. And I'm here to tell everyone it feels great getting great coverage and savings.
Oh, I mean, I know how it could go bad, but we can make safeguards against that, right? That's my point with like, well, we identify the fucking sociopaths and narcissists and psychopaths, and we don't allow them to fucking vote, and we don't allow them to hold office, right? They're smart. They might invent something, right? They might run a really successful business that isn't necessarily shitting all over the environment, right? We don't have to like throw them in jail just because they're diagnosed as a psychopath, right? But we should definitely keep an eye on them and be suspect number one if people start disappearing and shit, right? They might be a serial killer.
Struts up, he's on the case fast. No permit, little shits, that's a city sin. Checks the sound more, it's coked up within. Around those kicks, cookies fly like confetti. Little dealers.
I mean, if they're not able to have a say, like, I think it will remain as benevolent as possible.
You dare trip, horse, steel toes, gonna bust your lip. Funk's the weapon, brutality's the art. think she's flying quick.
Yeah, right.
Off a mattress tag, pulling that old trick. Teddy, you see his twitches across the town. Super funk senses, he don't mess around. Burst through a door with a disco slide tag. Ripper, time for a brutal ride. One haymaker, granny spinning to the floor. Down she drops, but that wants more. Drags her out, grooving to the beat. Funky justice rules the city's heat.
I think there are solutions to our problem.
Dancing to my funk like he's got room. Not you, I yell whack, bones crack, nightstick to the kneecaps, no coming back. Nobody came to 1977, thank the funk.
And our problem is that Idiocracy, the movie, it will be a documentary. If we don't start doing something about it.
With a disco sheen, get the funk down. Oh, feel the lost crew sound. Daddy is the baddest cop around.
Is that a bunch of land destruction? Oh, okay. He's got no cards left in his graveyard. Dude, he's dead. Or his library. Done. And like, how much less money would we have to spend on cops and prisons if we just walled off fucking Los Angeles and sent all the fucking retards there? Would we need as many jails and prisons? Would we need as many cops? Would we have to pay as many taxes for all of those things? I'm not saying we ever come to a point necessarily where we could completely abolish, the duly elected sheriff, but smart people still commit crimes of passion and stuff. But you're not gonna have fucking a whole bunch of people policing up retards who are stealing from Walmart, right? There won't be a bunch of fucking crackheads all over the place because they're low IQ motherfuckers breaking into cars or whatever and getting arrested. Like, these people just wouldn't be in society, so they wouldn't be around to need to be policed, right?
Yo, you see that nigga sweater vest? Oh shit! What the fuck? Nah, that's pretty fresh, dog.
I'm a white ass nigga going hard in these streets.
Ah, damn.
Going non-stop like it's smoke along beats.
And like I said, it's all a trickle-down effect. The hospitals won't be as busy. Your hospital bills won't be as busy or as high because they're not covering for all these fucking retards that can't afford their hospital bills, right? I'm really trying hard to fail to see the downside. Or, I'm having a hard time seeing the downside in any of this. Like,
science, medicine, and technology. Every nigga wants to live in my colony. So don't you lecture me with that equality shit. We're going hard as fuck with no apologies, bitch.
Just the trickle-down effects, like
Nigga going hard in these streets.
less car accidents, less people fucking dying from drunk drivers and shit. People texting and driving because they're fucking retarded. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much benefit we could glean.
When these white ass niggas go hard as fuck. When it comes to work, you know I'm always on time. Hey. You never catch me late or see me cutting in line. Oh, hey. All my neighbors love me cause I'm such a nice guy. Hey, hey. And I never take advice from a bunch of rabbis. Hey. No, I can't spend a lot of time in the sun, but I always find time to spend with my son. And I still call my dad at least once a week just to let him know I'm going hard in these streets.
I mean, just think of like the news got to be like, hey, we got nothing to say today because nobody did any retarded shit. Like, wouldn't that be awesome? No retarded shit happened today. It's a win for the world. Like, if you want your daily dose of retardation, feel free to head on over to the flock cameras in Los Angeles. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't let nobody tell me what to do. No, I ain't listening to any whiny Jews. No niggas gonna tell me not to love my own race. And we're gonna put women back in their fucking place. All my niggas really fucking love being white. And we're never gonna say sorry for being right. And when whites are allowed to unite, good luck. Cause these white ass niggas go hard as fuck. I'm a white ass nigga going hard in these streets.
yeah, it'd be like the Jerry Springer show.
Going non-stop like it's smoke alarm beeps. All of you niggas gonna be shit out of luck. When these white ass niggas go hard as fuck. When these white ass niggas go hard as fuck. When these white ass niggas go hard as fuck. When these white ass niggas go hard as fuck.
And then, once we get only smart people, or I should say, once we get rid of the first wave of dumb people from the voting block, we make it mandatory federal service for citizenship. You can still live here if you're born here. You don't have to do federal service. You just won't be a citizen, which means you'll pay a higher tax bracket. You won't have all of the same rights, like you won't have a Second Amendment if you're not a citizen. But you can still live here.
I was sitting on the porch with a six-pack in the blue.
And you won't be able to vote. You know, voting's for citizens. And federal service doesn't mean the military. It could totally be repairing highways. Somebody needs to work at the IRS. Somebody needs to, you know, do road repair. We have so many jobs, government jobs, that could be done by a 2 or 4 year contract for citizenship. And then that way, every single citizen has skin in the game. Every single citizen has seen how the system works. And they're smart enough to fucking get it and to appreciate it.
She better be white. Bitch, a nigga that hot. Fuck it up. Oh yeah. The space.
Well, the retards aren't in that society. They're not able to join. All those fucking psychopathic fucking or sociopathic fucking autists won't be able to get in because they'll already be in Los Angeles.
I'm a space gangster. I come to your planet in search of that ass. I'm intergalactic. Suck these space nuts.
They don't get to vote and participate in that system. They won't be there fucking up our military. And see, once it's only citizens that can vote, men will outnumber women's votes. And then we can actually take our country back. Make it great again. Make it a real fucking superpower. They overwhelmingly average 97 IQ. Plus or minus 5. Overwhelmingly. And when I mean overwhelmingly, I mean it's like 3% of women that are smarter than that, and 3% of women that are dumber than that. They overwhelmingly average 97 IQ. 97 IQ is just straight retarded. That's like we need to make voting somewhere around like 110. And people aren't going to go for 110 being the minimum. So you got to find another way to cut them off the fucking voting block. Right, but you have to. You would have to do it incrementally. This is the problem, right? You couldn't. You'd have to do this stuff incrementally, because too many people would fucking cry if you just tried to flip a switch overnight. Bro, Google image right now. IQ bell curve by gender. Okay? I want you to look at this chart. We've been given IQ tests to every single person in public school in the entire Western world since like 1912. Okay? And it's been in the rest of the world for a long motherfucking time. We know what everybody's IQ is. And it's been very well documented. And 1,000 people have tried to debunk it. And every time they try to debunk it, they come up with the same results. No. So they overwhelmingly average 97 IQ, plus or minus 5 points. Once you start getting past 5 points, which would be 102, there's only like 3% of women that have an IQ higher than 102. And it goes the other way also, right? It's 92 IQ. Okay? There's only 3% of women that have an IQ lower than 92 IQ. men is a much broader curve. There are a lot more stupid men than there are stupid women. Okay? This is why women think that they're smarter than men, because they've all met stupid men. They've met lots of stupid men. That's why women think that they're so smart. Truth is, they're average. They're overwhelmingly average. Because the average IQ is 100. Okay, they're just below that. They're average. But the reason why they think that they're so smart is because they've all dated some retarded surfer Chad. Okay. And that's why they don't know how to handle, like, intelligent men when they meet intelligent men. But really, 15% of men have 130 IQ or more. And 15% of men are straight retarded. Because our curve is way bigger. That's why men invented everything. That's why men have built every society. That's why all morals and ethics and shit like that, you know, like the Bible, it comes from men, right? That penned it all down. Like philosophy, all of it. It all comes from men, because men are the ones that have the IQ 130 plus. 15% of them.
As the band is bitch around, take you to Pound Town and bruise you from the waist down. She was an evil bitch, didn't take no shit. Turn that dick to mush with that afro bush. Everybody
We're not the same creature.
She had the kung fu kryptonite, that kung fu dick tonight.
The astounding differences between Down syndrome retarded and the average person is just as equal as the average person to somebody who's 130 IQ. It's that big of a difference. People with 130 IQ look at the average person like they have Down syndrome. They're that fucking dumb. They're that predictable. They're that gullible. They're that fucking retarded. And when you have malicious, malcontent, intelligent people who have psychopathy or sociopaths, they take advantage of the average person. They run pyramid schemes and all kinds of crazy shit, you know. All kinds of frauds. It's different kinds of crimes, right? Than just petty theft. They become politicians. They run big corruption schemes, right? They do actual organized crime. That's why you need to identify those people so you can make sure that they don't have a say. They don't have influence. And that's why you need to remove the ability for people who can be influenced from having influence.
You ain't gonna beat this dick. that kung fu grip, kung fu dip. Pussy rough with this dick, make you look like a bitch with that kung fu dick. Oh yeah, yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
That's how you create a benevolent society that functions well, and we don't get bottlenecked into like inbred retards.
Kung fu dick broke the hole and went out of control. He threw a front kick to the bitch and roundhouse to the tits and unleashed the dick to do some serious shit. She curled like a viper and tried to unwind. And Kung Fu Dick slapped that bitch back in time. And after he brought the struggle puss to her knees, he went and had himself a nice ham and cheese.
Well, have you seen our environment?
With that kung fu grip, kung fu dip. Pussy rough with this dick, make you look like a bitch with that kung fu dick. Oh yeah, yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Do you see how much trash we buy? Have you seen our economy? Have you seen the state of the modern family? Single mothers. Have you seen how many people scream for socialism?
America, put down the burgers and pick up Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. It's the best cheese. It's the best meat. It's only available at
Arby's. We have the meat.
Do you see already how many people are not rational enough to hear what I'm saying and to be like, yes, we need to vote for this. These are actually great ideas. This dude needs to be elected to office and create legislation. Like, we're already beyond that point. Like, if any of this was to happen, there would have to be another civil war, and I would have to find myself with the group of people that are taking over, right? So I could say, no, we keep the Constitution, we do this, this, and this. We need to think about these kinds of things and have some influence with those people so that it can actually be fixed. Why can't I play this? Why can't I play this? Okay. Why does it say pay one more? What is this? I mean, that's the reality of the situation. Are the people already in charge? They'd be like, no. People that are currently in charge, they're like, we're gonna make up all kinds of shit about this guy. We like our retards voting. They're the ones that put us in power, and they're the ones that keep us in power. And they're the ones that are too dumb to fucking revolt. can't let this go. We're gonna make up all kinds of shit about this guy. We're gonna send the ATF over to his house and blow it up with a missile. Like, as if he worked for Boeing. No, it was he had this
Sometimes
fucking
life can be a little
Spider-Man
messy,
character
but
that
with next-gen Nuvella Performance Fabric at Ashley, we've got your whole home covered. So
he
you
gets to
can
look
get
at
back
my
to what you
hand and
love,
choose a
messes
card
and all.
type other than like creatures, and he can make it cost one more. Cards of that type.
Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Well, Bass Williams was a 30-year coma patient, a serious dick with the thinnest of patience. When he was put down, gas cost 95 cents. And when he awoke, the difference was immense. He woke up just before the holiday season, but couldn't understand 30 years of inflation.
No, all my lands were untapped.
Wondering how to labor for $1 worth less than a roll of toilet paper.
But he chose sorceries, so all my sorceries cost one more to cast, so I wasn't able to cast my sorcery. Which is a shame, because that probably would have won me the game if I was able to cast that. Not closed it out, but it would have board wiped him and reset us and milled him for half. It would have put me in a really good position.
Made $1 every hour and bought a whole lunch for a dime. That was the dollar's buying power. And he bought a house, a car, and all the needs were met. It wasn't always easy, but you'd pay for what you get. And mama could stay home and raise the kids not to be fools. When a parent can't afford to stay home, their kids don't shoot up the fucking schools. Well, Bass Williams, oh yeah, gonna whoop some fucking ass. Oh yeah,
Reined back. I think things are going to have to get way worse before they get better.
Now you get home and say, what did I even buy? Financial treason for the holiday season, perpetrated after generations of lies. And Wabass made a base camp at the government's gates and waits for Christmas to seal their fucking face. Wabass Williams, gonna whoop some fucking ass. Oh yeah, bitch. Wabass Williams, who would've guessed it would get this bad? Wabass Williams, gonna whoop that ass. Oh yeah, bitch, yeah.
That's my feeling on it. It's going to have to get way worse. Because things have been really bad for a long time, and like all the people that call themselves patriots are still just sitting on their asses.
Ain't nobody touching my plate tonight.
Nobody's fucking done anything. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Oops. I had to get rid of 2. God damn it, dude. I had 2 to get rid of also. That was a misplay. I should have had that game. Yeah, all I had to do was sacrifice my other artifact. I would have been at 1 life. And assuming he didn't play something like Sephiroth or a fucking Angry Beaver, like, I should have been fine. And I would have been able to mill him. So his snake, when it enters, it gets a counter, and then when it attacks, it gets a counter. And for every counter, you either have to discard a card, sacrifice a non-land permanent, or take 4 damage. I forgot that it had 2 counters on it. I had to sacrifice my artifact and discard my card from my hand. So when all I did was click to discard the card from my hand, it dealt 4 damage to me. Which meant when the snake hit me, it actually killed me. Whereas if I had discarded and sacrificed my Ether Siphon, I would have only taken 6, and that would have left me with 1 life. Yeah, I just spaced that I had to choose 2 different things. And I was thinking I only had to choose between the 2 of them. Yeah, and I had already milled him for half of his deck, and I had the River Churn Monument in play. So on my next, and enough mana to cast it, or to activate it. Do you kill my creature or do you blow up my land? It's one of the 2, bro. Right? No? Okay. Oops. You done fucked that up, bro. Yeah, you missed your chance to get the relentless reef, restless reef.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth.
What do you mean, what'd you miss?
When you don't want them to. Don't just feed
I don't think you missed anything.
Their
You've been here the whole
body.
time.
Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
On-trend, everyday function with easy-to-clean performance fabric. Yeah, Ashley has that. So why pay $3,000?
Yes.
$17.99.
Look at all that land destruction he just milled. This song is so good.
Very stupid bitches. Minds are very small. Very stupid bitches.
What is going on
Think
here?
they know it all. Graduated high school.
Oh.
Bottom of your class.
Okay.
Spending all my money. 'Cause women can't do math.
Well, that was the wrong fucking one.
When they believe in things that they don't understand, motherfucker.
That was a big oops.
Stupid bitches shit for brains.
He should have got my petrified Hamlet. If he got my petrified Hamlet, he could use his fucking demolition fields again.
Very stupid bitches. Watch your fucking mouth. Give me any problems, I'll throw you out the house. Get back in the kitchen. Better hurry fast. Go make me some chicken, or you're gonna get bit slapped. Yeah, when they believe in things that they don't understand, motherfucker. Stupid bitches shit for brains. No, 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 no. Very stupid bitches. Minds are very small. Very stupid bitches. Shopping at the mall. Whining like a baby. Spending all my cash. If you keep acting crazy, I'm gonna whoop that ass. Woo! When they believe in things that they don't understand, motherfucker. Stupid bitches, shit for brains. No, 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 no. Stupid bitches,
what, like, how there's different ways I can play this deck? Or what do you mean? Just talking about, like, everybody else's deck, like, seeing what all these different people come up with.
For generations, Advanced Auto Parts has been there, with all the right parts, to get us to life's good parts. Because like you, we're driven by the good parts too.
We're coming in hot with the new Hot Honey Crisp What a Chicken Sandwich. Tangy red pepper cheese, crispy fried chicken, and that sweet hot honey. Just don't get lost in the sauce. For a limited time at What a Burger.
Bro, I have a Kitsune over here. I'm the Kage no Kitsune. Of course, I'm going to play the Kitsune's technique. My fox laughs at you. Well, I mean, I only have so many different tricks I can do, but... But I try to make use of all of them. Yeah, well, he's worried because he's going to exile cards off the top of his deck, 4 of them. He's going to die at the start of his next turn. And I don't even have to do anything. Except live. Now he's got a lot of mana. It's his turn. He's got 5 cards in his hand. He's playing red. Here comes 7 to my face right now. He's got 5 in hand again, so he's down to 1. Oof. Oh, he's got me. He's got me. Bro, that was so close. That was so close. If I had been able to mill him for 2 more cards, he would have died already. What a shame. Well, that was the last game for today. I got some chores to do. I got some errands to run. See if they swapped the store over. They did swap the store over. What do we got today? We got some Edge of Eternity sleeves. Those are pretty nice. I like this one. That one's pretty dope sleeves. Some just random fucking cards you can buy. Okay. Well, let's get a pack. We tell them we want in-universe by buying the in-universe packs. And we're on our way to a rare. Did we get another rare? Turn next. X creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Mana value, though.
This is Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. Some say it's meat and cheese done right, and some people don't say anything because, frankly, it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Honesty has always been our policy, but the choir's new.
You have farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, I don't get access to that one. That's going to be for Commander only.
He's gonna monster mash on that bitch ass. Afro tight, looking just right. You got to know better, bitch, and to start a fight. He's gonna raise Mania ball stage. He's got one hand from Ike Turner and the other from Nicolas Cage.
Did I what? No, there are more than useful cards than that. What I need more rares. See, I got 0 rare crafting cards. But opening packs earns you towards getting wild cards. And then in the pack could be a wild card also. Like instead of a rare, you could get a wild card that's for a rare. And then you can use those to craft whatever you want, right? Look at my decks. Okay. So this one's enchantments, this one's artifacts. This is the Brawl version. It's just my anti-venom deck, but with April as the commander instead. It's this deck right here. This is my, I think the next deck I'm going to build in paper. But I'm also working on a green-white artifact or enchantment deck for commander in paper. I have this one in paper. It's probably one of my favorite decks.
Fuck yeah, he's the meanest motherfucker you'll ever find. Pimpin' fucking Stein, that's why they call him Pimpin' Stein.
This one's pretty decent. The neat Squirrel Girl deck. I got the Squirrel Girls I needed for it. This is another deck I have in paper that's one of my favorites. I built this one in paper, but it didn't work out very well at a commander table. It works better in Brawl. I mean, it's not like I had to get a whole bunch of unique cards for each of these decks, right? Like some of them, yes, right? But you get cards in these colors when you're opening packs, and unlike Paper Magic, I can use the same copy of Shuri here in every deck I want to put Shuri in, right? Like I could own one digital copy of Ugin and I could put an Ugin in every single deck, right? Like it's not limited in the same way that paper is like that. So it's easy to build out 100 decks, really, if you've been playing for any amount of time and opening packs and getting cards, because when you do your dailies, right, you get some cards for some of your victories. Well, if you do a mastery pass, you get cards and shit. They give you packs, right? So you're gonna end up with cards. And then if you're opening packs and shit, you're gonna get cards that you can craft with. You're gonna get wild cards you can craft with, so you can, even if you haven't pulled all the cards that you want from opening packs, you can just make the cards that you want to build the deck that you really want. So when it comes time to like build a commander deck, I probably don't have the commander I want from pulling it from a pack, so I'm gonna have to craft that. And also, it doesn't matter what pack you open, you get wild cards to craft with. But if you look here, when you purchase purchase 4 or more standard and alchemy packs to earn a golden pack. Well, you actually need to get 10, right, to earn the golden pack. I just need 4 more. So if you want like stuff from a much older set, like say Brothers War, you can open packs from Brothers War, but it won't get you closer to the golden pack, and the golden pack has 6 rares and mythics in it. Just random rares and mythics from anything that's on Arena. It typically tends to be a lot of the newer stuff, though. So, you buy one older pack, you buy one Innistrad Midnight Hunt, and then what it allows you to do is craft every card in Midnight Hunt. And you can see every card in Midnight Hunt. So you don't need to buy more than one pack to get access to this whole set. And then you can spend your fucking rares. Like, we can go to decks. We'll go to deck craft here. Should be all 5 colors. The format is Brawl. We're going to come down here to Ikoria. Oh. Nope. That's not what we're going to do. We got to put our commander back in our command zone first. Okay. Now we come down here to Ikoria. Press craft, and it'll show us every fucking card in Ikoria. Right? Because I bought one pack of Ikoria. And now I can craft this if I want to craft this, right? I don't have to try to fish for it with packs. So I typically, when I go and buy packs nowadays, instead of opening the older stuff and trying to pull some fucking amazing card from, Magic history, I try to buy stuff that's in standard or pick stuff in standard so that I can get the golden packs. And then just use this to craft old cards. So, but like I said, I gotta end the stream. I gotta do some other shit today. I gotta take a shower and go run some errands. I gotta go buy some dog food. Good stuff. Right. But it's been good chilling and hanging out, Big D. Got to come back more often. I do this every day. And I'm running a Sunday daytime Dark Tide show. So that'll be the next Dark Tide show I do. Word. Well, thanks for smashing those buttons and doing the thing and hanging out. It's dope as always. We'll catch you around, man. Have a good